Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about the week and some things that have gone on. And one of the things I wanted to bring up, because it comes up quite a lot for me, and I know it does for you, I'm sure. And that is this whole idea of who Cernunnos is and what he looks like, the messages he brings to us, and so forth. One of the things that I've learned on this path is that when you work with deity, and any of them, gods or goddesses, whoever they are to you, they are always different to somebody else. We are inundated with images of who these deities are through artist concepts of who those deities are. And some of us latch on to that ideal, and nothing but that ideal is truth. Cernunnos being a perfect example of this. I had an experience with a deity who I've come to know is Cernunnos. Everything about the name, the feeling when I read about him, when I talk to others who have had experiences with him, all confirm and point to me that this is who this being is. And I'm constantly defending my experience to other people. I don't ask that anyone believe. They don't have to. I had an experience. A lot of you have had experiences with deity also. And when you've had one, you know there is there's nothing but your experience. And you don't have to try to justify how you feel to other people. We get to that point in our life that it doesn't matter. I know how he appeared to me. That image is for me who he is. It rarely coincides with someone else's view, and that's okay. When I have seen him physically, I know who he is. When I close my eyes and I see him in dream or in dream walk, I see him in a different way. He appears to me in dreams and work as shadow, as the mysterious, the cloaked guy that a lot of people see as the dark side of him. I don't see dark or light. I just see him. I have a feeling whenever he's near. I have a feeling when I'm working with him that lets me know he is listening and is present with me. You'll see Bess here. That is a very, very old Great Pyrenees. She's not taken care of. She's just very old. She's eaten up by the arthritis, and I keep her inside now. So if you see her back there, don't think, oh, it's a bad dog. It's a sick dog. She's just very, very old. I think it's kind of pointless and arrogant of us to look at other people and point to other people and try to put our viewpoint on who deity is to us onto them. They had an experience. They see them as they see them. It's not right. It's not wrong. It's how that deity chose to show themselves to that person. What pagan path we're walking, if we're working with deity, it's not for us to judge another person for the experiences they've had. I know that I constantly get told, oh, that couldn't have been him, and you're not seeing him, and that's not who he looks like. And for me, the deity that I've come to understand is Cernunnos is not Pan, is not Hern, is not any of those beings. He is Cernunnos. He is a horned god. He's the horned god for me. Just as I'm sure those gods are to others. And that's okay. So if you're finding yourself online, which is where a lot of this stuff happens, who are negating your experience, who are downplaying your deity in your life, or your work, it's just ignore it. It's a battle you don't need to fight. Stay true to you. Your relationship with deity is going to be yours. That's all I can say. They know your heart. They know your intention. Your offerings, how you communicate with them, how you call them in, all of that is personal. And it's going to be different for everybody. We all have different likes, dislikes. It's hard for me to say to anyone when they're asking about starting a practice and working with deity what they need to do as far as offerings or invocations and all that, because it's very personal. There are things that the Gaelic countries will use, or the Celtic countries will use, to talk to those deities that I've not been exposed to. Maybe down my ancestors were, but in this incarnation, I'm not exposed to that. I don't know those. Those aren't familiar to me. So I don't think deity would expect that of me. I do my thing. I don't, when I invoke him, I don't use a special incantation. I just talk to him. He's just with me. For me, it is a very electric kind of feeling. I've said it before. It feels and sounds like the Tesla coil. It starts in the small of my back. It goes up my spine. I feel it in my body. It's like... It comes to the back of my head. I know when he's around. I know when I have come to him in work, and I know when he's heard me, and I know when he has, I just know. So don't take it personally when everyone, says this is the way, this should be, this is what he looks like, this is what he sounds like. For them, it may not be. And I'm not taking away their experience. At the same time, don't take away someone else's experience. That was their experience. Okay, that's enough on that. Thanks.